That joke never gets old, right? What's going on, everybody? Rob Banks. This is the Red Cup Review, and today we're looking at the Wolverine Old Man Logan from the Mezco 112 Collective. I want to thank everybody for subscribing. Those of you who haven't subscribed yet, go hit that button to subscribe. We're looking at the Wolverine Mezco Old Man figure. All he needs now to go along with his trench coat is the pair of sunglasses and the party van. And he'll... yeah, well, let's just take a look at the figure. Hey, Logan, you old man, you never looked better. Here's the Old Man Logan figure, nice, up close, and personal. Hey, bub, I'm the best there is at what I do, and what I do is get old. Apparently, he looks like he's right out of the comics. This is what he looks like with his little hat on. It fits on nicely. Pop the hat off. Let's get a nice up-close look at his face sculpt. The face sculpt's really nice. Come on, get the claws out of the way there, guy. All right. They did a lot of nice work with the beard. The sculpting on this face is really excellent. This is how you do a Wolverine head sculpt. And a lot of the wrinkles add to the character of the face sculpt as well. I like it. It looks pretty nice. This is not how he comes out of the package. He comes without the jacket on, but I wanted to show you real quick what the jacket's deal is with the jacket. It has a tiny wire that runs through this. It's not a very strong wire, but you can have it look like it's blowing in the wind or blowing off to the side, and he's ready for battle. All right, let's take a look at him without the jacket. This is how Wolverine comes straight out of the box. He does not have his claws on, however. Those are in the packaging. He has his fists, but this is how he comes. They have his jacket in a separate piece. My Wolverine had a little bit of what looks like either it's the underlying body shining through. I don't know if you could see it. You can kind of see it right here. Or there's a little bit of dirt on the actual figure itself, which I kind of like. I thought that looked cool, unless that's just my figure, but I think it dusts him up a little bit, so that was a nice little bit of detail. Take a look at the belt buckle. Pretty cool amount of detail in there. And it looks like the belt is looped through to the pants, but it's not. But it is stitched on either side here and right there. So it gives it the idea that it's like, you know, right through the belt loops, which is really nice. The knees bend up, double knee joints. You ain't gonna have to worry about this guy breaking. The boot underneath, you could feel it goes up to about here, but you're not gonna be pulling the pant up that much. To take a look at the boot itself. That's the kind of detail we're talking about right there. You see the stitching right there along the line there? And in the front, right there. Mezco does not stop with the detail. My man. All right, this Wolverine is not going to pop on your shelf. If you're a fan of the comic, he looks like he came right out of it. It's excellent. Like I said before, that's how you do a face sculpt for Wolverine. But I, however, like my characters to pop a little bit more on the shelf, so I don't know if I'm going to be keeping him in my collection. He is pretty great, though. Articulation, right? Let's see this. Head goes up about that high. He is looking up. I don't know if you guys get to, but he is looking up. Goes down about that low. Left and right, good range of motion there. The arms are nice and stiff, so they'll hold their poses really nice. Double jointed in the elbows and the knees as before. He gets good range side to side. So if you want to pull him side to side and back, goes back just a little bit and forward, crouch pose just a little bit more. There's no butterfly joint back here, and I'm okay with that. You could actually see the muscles of the sculpt underneath the shirt, which is pretty great. And that's Old Man Logan, bub. Let's take a look at his accessories. Here are the accessories. Take a quick look at the stand. This is the same symbol that's on the box and the regular Mezco stand that you guys are used to. There's a little bit of texture there where it's cracked, so you could actually feel the softness here and the paint application there. Let's take a quick look at the hat. The hat has a nice amount of detail in it. It looks like it's worn. And it's snapped there, but it's not really snapped. So that's just detail. That's really nice that Mezco added to make it look like the hat is an older hat and kind of beat up and dust it up. Even if you guys wanted to take some paint and put some like dirt on the hat, that would be pretty cool too. But whatever, it's not necessary. The Hulk inside, Baby Hulk, inside the backpack. Let's take a look at the backpack. Oh, look at the paint applications on this very nice backpack. Yeah, the sculpt on this backpack is really nice. One thing I'm worried about though is, you see where it kind of fits in here like that? Right there, that little corner. I feel like because of the way it's on there, it's going to eventually snap, so be careful when putting this on and off your Wolverine figure, although he does wear it nicely. Oh, look, they even painted the buckles on this side. How nice. Let's take a look at little Hulky. He fits in here nice and snug. He does come out. He actually comes separate. You got to put him in. Hello, little Hulky. He's got his little binky. The hair sculpt is very nice on him. The eyes are nice and green. And he looks pretty cool just like that. You take him, he fits in there nice and snug. You don't got to force it in. You just, put it in there, slide it in nice, and not coming out. That's how you secure a baby. Let's get on to the jacket. This is where I have the biggest fault with the figure. Although it is a nice jacket, and it is kind of beat up and worn, and it's got a nice wire running through the collar here, so you could pop it Fonzie style. The details on the jacket are quite good, and the stitching is great on the outside. The wire that runs through it is a light wire. They could use a little bit more of a heavier wire, because I have a feeling this wire is just going to, over the course of time, if you had it like posed like that in your cabinet, eventually weight is just going to make it go limp again. Stitching's great on the outside. On the inside, not so much. Here's my biggest problem with the jacket. You see how it's nice and double stitched coming down here and then across here, and then you go up and there's no stitching for the inside of the jacket. I don't know if that was done on purpose, but to me, that is not good, because it would have taken the quality of the jacket and raised it way up. Because what looks like to me is happening is it's starting to fray already, and I put the jacket on once and took it off. So there you go, it's already starting to fray, and that would have been solved easily with a nice double stitch line going right up the side here and right down the side here. Other than that, the jacket is pretty great. Although it does have soft leg-ish on a hot summer night. All the greats wore leather jackets. Marlon Brando, James Dean, Old Man Logan, you get what I'm saying. Problem, this does have crack written all over it. You could just feel it. You could see it, you could feel it. It's not, when you look at it, it looks nice. But if this is not kept in like a 65, 68 degree environment, I'm telling you right now, this thing is going to crack and fall apart on you and flake. I've dealt with things like this before. Maybe I'll be wrong. We'll test it out soon. These are actually double stitched on. There are actually like loopholes in here, so I wonder if you could like put like an accessory down there. He doesn't come with one, but it would be cool if you could. There's the jacket. When putting the backpack on, my suggestion is remove the hands and slip them in one at a time. You're going to have to take this arm or this arm and bend it back like that. It's okay, you're not going to rip the shirt. Cotton, and you'll slip it in. Be careful, because it sits nice and tight, and when you bend it back this way, be careful it doesn't snap in this corner. So you got to like kind of rotate the shoulder out and then bring it up. So take your time when dealing with little baby Hulk on Wolverine, the backpack. Taking the backpack off, rotate the arms back like I said before, and it'll slip right over the shoulder, and then right down. Okay, like I said, take your time. These are high-end collectibles. Here's a couple of size comparison shots. You got Wolverine next to the brand new Ascending Knight Batman, and you can see the height differential there, which is pretty good. And next to a Marvel Select Colossus. That happens to be my favorite Colossus, which is why I put him in the shot. As far as other Marvel Legends go, I don't have any really right on hand. Let's see what he looks like next to Pym. This is an older Marvel Legend. Let's get Colossus out of there. And you get the idea of how much taller Pym would be. Well, they're almost around the same height. So, I don't know. Maybe the older Marvel Legends don't scale as well. Pym's a little bit taller. Anyways, that's him next to Batman. Back to back. Batman's basically a little bit more than a full head taller than him. Bye-bye, Bats. Let's take a look at what he looks like. Next to, for those of you that want to put him with a Sabretooth, since they didn't have a Sabretooth out just yet, Sabretooth is about that much bigger than Wolverine, which I think is pretty good. I always like to think a Sabretooth is a lot bigger than him. And there's your idea of exactly how much bigger he would be. And as far as posing him with a Hulk, which I'm sure Mezco's going to be having a Hulk come out soon, here's him with the old school Marvel Legend ripped shirt Hulk. And I even got Hulk crouching down a little bit. Give me back my baby. So that's them facing off. Let's get Hulk to stand straight up if we can. There are different Hulk figures of different sizes. Hulk should be even a little bit bigger than that, but this is an older Marvel Legend. So there's the size comparisons. John Wayne Gacy, that's the name of the guy with the van. Okay? This figure poses really well. He looks really nice. These are my final thoughts. I'm going to be a little harsher on this figure than I was on past figures. I'm not crazy about the tailoring for the jacket. It has, if you're not in a 68 degree controlled environment, it has crack and basically chip written all over it. The inside of the jacket, as you saw during the accessory portion of the video, needed extra stitching, so we're taking points off of that. But he is a really dynamite looking figure, although rather bland, so this time we're only giving him 3 cups. He might be my least favorite Mezco so far, not because he's a bad figure, don't get me wrong. Everything Mezco does is pretty much awesome. It's just not something that's going to really pop off the shelf. I mean, he is pretty cool. It depends on the diorama you put him with or the characters you surround him with. Or maybe eventually if they do another character from the old Man Logan series, he may work. So we're giving him 3 cups on the Red Cup review, although his appearance and posability and everything else is probably higher than that. So, thanks for watching. Make sure you guys subscribe. You guys want to continue seeing cool videos like this, you got to get those subscriptions up. I appreciate those people who have subscribed already, though. Rob Banks, this is the Red Cup Review.